But you'll find yourself thinking about, okay, well, what would I do if I came across this circumstance? And I found a way to sort of forecast and predict what might happen. Oh, God. That little millisecond, it's just like car racers or bike racers or whatever. They win consistently by these milliseconds because they do it all the time. They think about it all the time, and they go through circumstances in their head. And I think that's how they win consistently, by those small margins. You would think with such small margins, anybody would have a chance. But yet these guys who are just beasts win. And I think they do so by preemptively considering all these circumstances. You went from high elevation to low elevation. The critters are different. The roads are different. The way the elements are settling on the road are different. So you watch the shoulder. You watch the side of the road, basically, especially in paved areas where you can. It's almost like a smorgasbord of what occurs on this road. The evidence of it is just all scattered through the ditch. For example, if I see an excessive amount, like 2 or 3 or 4 armadillos that have been hit, I'm like, okay, well, I know that I need to be looking out for armadillos. I also just happen to know that armadillos are basically nocturnal, so I know, well, man, this is a really sketchy place to be riding at night. I don't think anybody should ride at night, travel at night through foreign areas unless they have to. Well, another would be, let's say you notice on the side of the road an excessive buildup of scree, of dirt, of patchy anything out west, a lot of cinders and things like that. Well, you have to then know that, hey, okay, well, if that's collecting on the side of the road, it may very well collect in areas that I can't see coming around a corner. I've seen many, many, many scree patches right in the middle of just a banking wonderful switchback. And so I'm always conscious of that, and I know to be conscious of that, and proactively looking for that because I saw it on the side of the road. And deer, if you see a bunch of deer, I can't imagine flying along at 70 miles an hour and slamming into a 150-pound animal. It'd just be horrible. So if you see a lot of deer, what do you know about deer? What do you know about the local deer? What do you know about those armadillos? Maybe it's time when you get gas to talk to a local and be like, hey, what are the highest frequency of accidents around here? Like, who hits deer? When do they hit them? How do they hit them? Another example, not just animals and things like that, or scree, but grass clippings. If there's a lot of beautiful lawns on the side of the highway where you're at, be careful, because you may be coming around a large corner somewhere, and some guy's out there doesn't know any better. He's not trying to hurt you, but he hurts everything and everybody in your life because you go down and hurt yourself. Tire treads. If you see an excessive amount of tire treads, I don't know what causes that to happen, but there'll be like just tons of tire treads in certain areas. I'm like, man, does somebody just sell crappy tires around here? But nonetheless, you don't want to hit a 1 foot tall hunk of 100-pound rubber going down the road either. So when you predict by looking at the evidence of it on the side of the road, you will find yourself, and it passes time too, by the way, but you'll find yourself thinking about, okay, well, what would I do if I came across this circumstance? If you have anything you would add to this tip, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Put that in the comments. Call your mom, and stay tuned for the next tips coming up. Don't fart in restaurants. Like, share, drink plenty of water, click the bell notification so you don't miss anything, as everybody says.